What's good, YouTube? Zion Amari, Real Spit TV. Let's spit that real. Now, I want to talk about reciprocation because this Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Chris Rock situation is a great teaching moment on numerous levels. It exposed a lot about our society on numerous levels. But I want to focus on reciprocation and relationships because a lot of men are in Will Smith's situation. A lot of men are in relationships with women where they are too accommodating, they are too giving, they take too much consideration for how the woman feels. And this video is really just for the people who agree with what Will did. Man or woman, it don't matter. But matter of fact, let me focus on the men. Fellas, if you were Will Smith and y'all say y'all would do the same thing, because I see a lot of y'all saying that, ask yourself, this woman who has embarrassed you at every turn over the past 2 years, ever since that whole entanglement situation happened, if you slept with your daughter's, one of her close friends, while you and your wife was temporarily separated or, on a break or whatever, if you slept with your daughter's friend, do you think that woman, even if y'all got back together, y'all probably wouldn't after you slept with one of her daughter's friends, but let's say she got back with you after that. Do you think, honestly, on the most important day of her career, she would risk her entire career to go and smack another woman, a comedian who is hosting the Oscars, the whitest white tie event in Hollywood, the most prestigious event in the film industry? Do you honestly believe that she would, because you didn't like a joke, she was cool with the joke, but she saw you was upset at the joke, do you think she is going to take her ass on that stage and slap the taste buds out of the female comedian's mouth who made a joke about you that you didn't like just because you didn't like it when she was nominated for her, I don't know if it was his first nomination, but on the night she was nominated for an Oscar and was going to go on to win? Do you honestly believe that she would have ruined all of that just to smack a chick in defense of your feelings? Do you really believe that? Because we all know what the answer is. Hell to the no. She is not about to risk everything, because he could have got charged for that. He could have went to jail for that. He could get banned from the Oscars for that. He could miss out on jobs for that. His image took a hit for that. In a lot of ways, it didn't, because he smacked a black man. But it's not a good look. And no woman would consider your feelings that much that she would take her ass on stage and smack the host of the Oscars, a comedian who made a joke in front of the whole world. She is not going to do that for you, bro. And I think y'all know that. So all of this white knighting that y'all doing, all of this brown nosing that y'all doing, all of these brownie points that y'all trying to get, knock that shit out. Because all y'all are doing is exposing the fact that y'all are some major suckers, some major simps, some major some men who lack major game. Because anybody with game is not going to defend this situation. Because even if you did feel some type of way about the joke, when you have game, and I'm not just talking about man-woman game, I'm talking about life game, you would know this heifer just gonna have to take that on the chin. You know why? because I have a career to think about. You see, the same way she was selfish and didn't think about you or even y'all's son when she decided to enter into an entanglement with their son's friend, you can't think about how she feels about that joke. Because it didn't cost her nothing to say, you know what? August Alsina is my son's friend. Let me avoid that. That's not going to be a good look on my husband. That's not going to be a good look on my family. Damn, Will. She definitely is not taking Will into consideration because she ain't taking her own kids into consideration. Do you think she thought about how her son would feel if he found out her mama was sucking and F-U-C-K-ing one of his homeboys? No, she did not. She didn't care. The only thing that mattered is what Jada wanted. What made Jada feel good. Not even what was best for Jada. What was best for her lust and desires. You see? So she put her lust and her lustful desires before Will, before her son, before her family, before their image. And y'all goofy ass is gonna sit there and say that he should have put her feelings over his career that she also depends on to bring in all that money that they got? That's coming from Will. Jada is not bringing in the lion's share of that money. She's bringing in not too much of that money, period. Will Smith is keeping the lights on in the Smith household. So guess what is priority what should be priority in the Smith household? Will Smith. But as a simp, you don't consider reciprocation. Because as a simp, you are thinking accommodation. And see, that's one of the main things that makes a simp a simp. The fact that he is overly accommodating. And women honestly don't even like that. And that's kind of confusing to a lot of dudes because they see so many women co-signing this and like, woo, yeah, I love me. Will, my man better handle it just like Will. My husband don't handle it like Will. He can't be my husband. So dudes, simps see that and think, oh, that's what women like. That might win me some brownie points. But no, because all Will showed was that she could put a battery in his back and get his dumb 50-plus-year-old ass to go on stage and sabotage his own career over how she feels, because he laughed at the joke. He didn't go up there and smack him because he personally disliked the joke. He laughed at it. He smacked Chris because of how Jada felt. And she wasn't even distraught about the joke. She rolled her eyes. But again, simps think accommodation. Men with game think reciprocation. Because it's not all about demand, take. But I'm definitely going to be receiving just as much as I'm giving. And that's on every level. It don't even have to be, would you go smack the host of the Oscars for me? It starts with simple shit. It's simple shit. Like, is she calling and texting me as much as I'm calling and texting her? Is she trying to see me as much as I'm trying to see her? Is she trying to get to know me the same way I'm trying to get to know her? Reciprocation is on all levels, and you have to pay attention on all levels. But like I said, I think we all know Will Smith would not have received the same treatment, the same consideration, and the same accommodation if the shoe was on the other foot. because clearly Jada has shown she is a selfish person. She has shown that she will put what she wants above what's best for her marriage, above what's best for her family. So the fact that we'll risk everything to be overly accommodating to her is a part of what turns her off. And that's what simps don't understand. They think that they're going to accommodate their way into some respect. They're going to accommodate their way into some love. They're going to accommodate their way into being desired. And it don't work like that. Women have basic instincts just like men have basic instincts. We naturally gravitate to certain shit. We naturally get turned off by certain shit. That's how it go. But never be a Will Smith. Never be in a situation where you're not receiving reciprocation and you're only giving accommodation. Zion Amari, Real Spit TV. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.